Welcome back to Cepheid Variable Frontier. This is Chris. I'm running this here show. Before we get into that said show, I gotta say thanks to some fine folks over at Patreon. They are Taylor, Drowrin, Miles, Randy, Yam, Colby, Thomas, Randy G, Laszlo, Hovo, H-O-V-O, Jeremy, Ben, Garth, Tyler, Nelson, Clorpdonk, Cody, Hygienic, Ty, Eldrick Owl, and Derek. Thank you guys again for your continued support over there on that Patreon. And I've said it a million times. Not a million. Hasn't been that much. But if you're interested in joining the Patreon, check out the show notes. We got links to that. We got links to how to buy Stars Without Number. It's also free. You just don't get all the details. If you buy the book, you get some mech stuff in there and some other little goodies. But there's also links to dope shows, like our friends over at Stories and Lies, who are currently starting a God's Teeth run through that I'm really bummed I don't get to listen to because I can't spoil it because Tyler's going to run it for us. And yeah, that sucks because that was my typical wake up in the morning on Monday, listen to that show, and be happy. And now I have to wake up and listen to an audiobook, which is not as good. It's a good book, don't get me wrong, but it's not Stories and Lies. Also got 9mm Retirement Radio. Them boys is kicking butts. We've got Suffer Not. Have you checked that out? If you haven't, you're fucking up in life. Go check them out. Sorry, Honey, I Have to Take This. They're over there doing Delta Green cool shit. Dead Letters Bureau. Black Flare Pod. Bunch of cool stuff going on right now. It's a good time to be listening to Delta Green podcasts. Even though we're not doing Delta Green, we're going to get back there eventually. Anyways, I've talked enough. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we'll be back Wednesday with an episode, the final episode of The Right Hand Closes. And, yeah, that's all I got. Later. We are on the bottom
of the Cliff District.
The Cliff District. You are venturing out into the, like I said, I think the clearing at the bottom there. There's.
So am I still with Gary, or did you just like give me to? Okay.
Oh yeah, you're with me. You're going to stay at his house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You know, Yennefer is going to make you a nice meal.
Now is that Yennefer with the J still?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Soft J.
It's like Jennifer. But, yeah, with soft J. It sounds better. It sounds more futuristic.
It's actually with an X.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't think about
Xanifer.
that. That's good.
Xanifer is a good name.
Write that down for later.
Put it in your name list.
Yeah, all right. I'll jot it down.
But yeah, I think so. We see, they let all the vehicles off first out of here, and then passengers next. Like I said, kind of like a ferry. If you've ever taken a ferry in the area here,
if you've ever taken one of those ferries,
but then I think I don't think they're taking ferries in New Mexico or Arizona.
Poor guys. Well, ferries are kind of fucked up though.
Yeah.
I took like the Fauntleroy ferry a few years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna get out and like look at the view. It's beautiful. It was going so fast, and it was so windy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when I went to Mexico over the summer for a bachelor party, we did take a ferry to Isla Mujeres, and like, I was thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go up top and see what's going on. No, man, it's loud, it's windy, it's wet, it's just fucking awful.
For those who don't know, a ferry is a large boat that carries other passenger vehicles and people.
Just cars.
Cars, yeah. And so there's a lot around here to get to some islands and whatnot. So
just the cross Puget Sound.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we did the one to Vashon. Then I had to take a ferry up in Canada. We went to BC.
Oh, nice.
We did that one.
Yeah, it seems lovely.
It was cool. It was very nice. It was sketchy. Yeah.
Why was it sketchy? I don't want to hear that on a ferry ride.
I was up there touring with a band. And there were 9 of us, and we only paid for 3 of us to get onto the ferry.
Yeah.
So, that's sketchy.
So
Don't get you.
eventually they got them, yeah.
Yep.
Not when I was there, though. I got a perfect record.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so you guys land, or it's eventually your guys' turn to leave. We see that you each are led to separate vehicles. Obviously, you don't fucking know each other yet. We haven't established that in the story. What kind of vehicles are we thinking? Are we thinking like hover? Are we thinking wheels?
I like a good hover vehicle.
I kind of like a hover vehicle. Me too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying that too. I'm glad we're all in agreement there. So you get in there and just the hum, take off. I think there's still dirt roads and whatnot that are carved through the trees. Like, I don't think they rise above the trees. I'm thinking you're still driving through the trees, like you're hovering.
Like the speeders in Star Wars.
Sure.
Yeah,
We'll go with that. Yeah. So you're like maybe like they hover like maximum like 3 or 4 feet off the ground.
Right.
Maybe like 2 to 3. You can get a lifted set, so you're up 6 if you want to be a douche. But
The idea of a lifted hover vehicle.
and so yeah, I think we see you guys getting separate vehicles and boot, scoot, and boogie out through the trees. For the sake of prosperity here, or to make it easier, they both take you to the same town. I'm thinking they're a little town set up around the base.
like Plateau City is like a main transport hub kind of thing.
Yeah, like think of that like Seattle, and then like down below, you're heading to like the Tacoma
Okay.
or the Kent of this area.
Got it.
Of Gilgax. So, but yeah, I think eventually the trees become sparser and sparser, and you're out into this kind of deserty area. There's still grass, but trees are become a little bit more sparse and whatnot. So you guys arrive at Chickenover Springs, the town I totally just didn't generate the name of. And yeah, it's a smaller town. Population's probably like 1,000 people at the most.
All right.
Dry, deserty, arid place. I think a lot of the construction down here is more modular. Like they've had to flow stuff in. There's probably timber built houses as well, but I think it's also modular pieces that were brought here.
Like prefab stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because they got to get stuff built.
They just like drop 3D printer the size of buildings.
Pretty much. Gotta fucking love it. That'd be cool. And so yeah, we see you guys, show up at these residents. I kind of think Gary Gregg has a modest sized house.
He's got to have at least room for me.
Yeah, he's got a spare bedroom.
Cool.
And so I'm thinking maybe like 2-story. Another hover car's up there. Opens the door. Yennefer's in there. I don't think. Do you think you've met Yennefer?
I wouldn't think so, because I'm imagining Gary like. The more I think about it, more like a long haul trucker of space kind of thing.
Okay.
So like it would have just been him delivering shit to my planet or picking something up.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I think Yennefer. Let's go with like a Peggy Bundy look.
Right on.
Feels like a Yennefer. So, but not like as Peggy Bundy as Peggy Bundy is. I guess maybe Kathy Siegel?
Siegel?
Is it Siegel?
Yeah. No one can be more Peggy Bundy than Peggy Bundy.
That's true. So yeah, she greets you coming in. I think she's I don't think she's trying to be disparaging, but she's probably talking like a little bit slower and like treating you
Gotcha.
almost infantile, like as like a kid. Like, hey, like I can show you to your room. Come follow me. It's over this way.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And he's a little uncomfortable because this is the nicest place he's probably stayed in a very long time.
And she like comes over. She's like, "This is the bed. You can lay here."
Yes, thank you.
I think even Greg's like, he's not dumb. He's just just didn't have a whole lot of stuff where he's from. It's okay, Yennefer. I appreciate it, but you don't.
He's not slow. He's just underprivileged.
So there's maybe like a weird conversation as they get you settled. She's like,
it's kind of like somebody who's been homeless for 10 years suddenly like, do you know what all this stuff is? Like this bedroom.
So I think they get you settled. She's like, well, I'm making some meatloaf. I will come get you if you feel free to. Our house is your house. There's a bathroom down the hall there. There's some TV in the living room or front room or whatnot. So
I appreciate it.
As you walk through, you don't see any photos of kids or anything. So
Okay.
you might.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, no, it's just these two. And so I think
get settled in, kind of my very few possessions, which is mostly just my combat armor. And then just that's it.
Sit in the room and stare at a wall.
I kind of feel like he had more stuff like weapons-wise, tool-wise on the planet he came from, but the one thing he insisted on taking with him when he was, quote-unquote rescued is this armor.
Yeah, I don't think they'd let you take weapons. They're
Yeah,
not going to be like,
yeah,
dog, here, you could just take that shiv that you made from bones.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Why not?
So my salvaged machetes.
Why not? I don't know. I think it'd be a weird thing for them to...
I don't know who them or they
I think
are.
the COP. I think the COP, when they found him and started trying to rehabilitate your character into society, would be...
Or like just the people on my planet and back into the galactic civilization.
So I just am, and it might come out in the story, but are we going to say what happened? Because you kind of make it seem like, he's just been homeless for 10 years, but you kind of make it seem like he's been like a wolf man.
It's kind of in between.
Okay.
Like civilization on his planet broke down because of like plague, disaster, whatever, and essentially he's been living in like the ruins of a greater civilization.
Oh, okay.
That's why
cool.
a lot of stuff
That's
is
really
salvaged.
Cool. Right.
The only way I could really justify like a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
A barbarian in a sci-fi world. Well, the world fell.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
So that's why I kind of think like they would be like, like you just leave those there.
Yeah. So you don't need those anymore.
Yeah.
You don't need guns where we're going.
You'll be safe. There will be police around.
Yeah.
Because they protect everybody.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
Yeah.
To protect and serve. Says right on their cars.
Right, exactly.
The COP will be your mother and your father.
Exactly. They will provide everything that you need. Why question it? So yeah, I think we kind of see Hayden getting settled in, maybe again staring at that window into this kind of suburby area he's on, bright sun, and I think we switch over to Santander, heading to Sam Sanders' house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like Sam Sander would probably have like a lesser quality home, but you let me. I don't want to create this character for you.
You got it. It's more of like a one bedroom place with a couch.
Yeah, I'm thinking
he's like now on the couch.
Yeah, I think Sam is like bachelor lifestyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, and I think the plan is to be there for like the least amount of time until he can get his own like equivalent to like a trailer.
Sure. Yeah. So maybe even it's that like this is Greg, like a Greg compound or something like that. Like they've built like Greg homes that they fly people out and like, hey, if you work for Greg, we'll give you it, like the oil fields. Like they buy these like
It's basically like a box that they put up and put a toilet
exactly.
in. Like it's house. Yeah.
And so you get in there, and it's probably not the cleanest, but it does.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. And he's just like, "Hey, can I get you? You want anything to drink? Cuz you got it? You want anything? What's your throat with? I got some beer. I got some whiskey. We got some shine. There's a little distillery around here that makes some if you want some. We're gonna might send some nose hairs, but you gonna get some. You need it.
I don't know if you had anything else planned for the story, but I kind of imagine he's like saying that in the fridge, and then he turns around, and Santander has his hat over his eyes, and he's asleep on the couch already. But if you had something
no,
that's
totally fine. Yeah, I love it.
I think he's just like instantly knocked out once he gets there.
And I think he kind of comes over and sees that. He's like, oh, shoot, all right, I'm going to get the blanket, puts it over you. And you see him kind of like check the clock. And he's like, well, we'll head out if I need to. And just kind of like close the door, and he heads off into the evening. So, but yeah. So we see Sam fall asleep, resting his eyes.
Sam. Come on,
and man. Sam too. He's going to too.
All right.
But no, yes. Sam, passes out, gets his winks, and I think we'll cut back over to our good friend Hayden.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up, or you're called to dinner of some sorts.
I think I've mostly just been basically just laying there, not quite asleep, not quite awake, just adjusting.
In the dark?
No, I mean it's daytime still, right?
Well, I mean, like, does he like draw the curtains? Is he laying in the dark like a vampire?
No,
Or is he
he's just laying there, just relaxing, but like no idea what to really do with himself right now.
Right. Yeah. And so I think eventually, like, Gary Gregg comes a knocking. It's like, you decent?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what that word means?
Yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure you're knocking on a door. I want to make sure you're decent before I come in there. So he comes in.
I will go to the door to meet him. Get up.
It's like, oh, goddamn, put your pants on. So he.
Yeah, I don't want him to see my massive hog.
He's like, yes, I am decent. And he opens up the door and he's just like completely naked.
I
don't know how polite society works.
And so he sits down with you. Or maybe he like calls you out into the kitchen.
Yep.
And he's like, all right, well, so I got you an interview lined up with Greg. Do you know what Greg is?
I thought that was your last name?
That's my last name, yes. They're the Geographic Reconstitution and Economics Guild.
That's right.
They're a local terraforming guild.
Okay.
That is helping to, make new living spaces on here as more people are coming here to the frontier. Frontiers.
So what do they expect of me?
Well, we're just going to be clearing out some space. From what I understand, they need some day laborers. There's some local ruins that we just need you to help go break it down, clear the space out so that we can start, really getting in there and building up and securing a better foundation.
Ruins of what?
I mean, just like former things that were here. I really don't know a whole lot about it. I don't ask a lot of questions. So.
Okay.
You're from a world of ruins. I probably just people built houses out there, or they abandoned them, or whatnot. That shouldn't be anything too crazy. So,
okay.
And it's like, oh yeah, it's just should just be a day labor. That's all it's going to be. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out. We'll get it all set up for you. But I work for them, and so I put in a good word for you, and I told them their situation, and they're more than willing to have you start tomorrow. We'll go through orientation. We'll get you up and going. So yeah.
That's going to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Is it it's like evening now?
We'll say it's getting there. And so I think we see you, have meatloaf.
It's the best meatloaf I've ever had, because I've never had meatloaf.
That's true.
At least for a long time.
It's true. I love meatloaf. My mom hated meatloaf, so she never made it growing up. So the first time I had meatloaf was with Amber's family.
Wow.
And I was like 18 or 19. The first time I ever had meatloaf. Whoa. And I was like, this is the best thing ever.
Dude, yeah, my granny's made meatloaf my whole life.
Oh, so yeah, no. Yep. It was like meatloaf and sloppy joes. We couldn't eat sloppy joes when my dad was home. We had to eat sloppy joes when he went on vacation. Because my dad got really drunk at a wedding off champagne and ate sloppy joes and threw them up. So the smell of sloppy joes would make him throw up.
Oh, boy.
That is
So I'll eat the delicious meatloaf.
Yeah, probably some mashed potatoes on the side, I'm assuming. So,
what's on the what kind of TV do we got out here? Is this
probably local news?
I'll say, is this like there's channels, there's entertainment stuff, or is this more like a streaming kind of network thing?
Probably both. I think the streaming would come in through like Plateau City, and then they would disperse out from there. But it's only in this sector kind of thing. Like, so there has to be a hub of those corporations here to kind of do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of the way Hayden spends the night. Just without knowing really what to do with himself, just
watching YouTube shorts.
Yeah, basically, he's been out surviving in the wild. This shit's gonna one-shot his dopamine system.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you see, there is if you flip through, you see the local weather, all those kind of things with the news. And there are local, the local news channels just talk about, there's, this parade's coming up soon, this kind of thing. There's not a whole lot there of nothing terribly outlandishly there were 17 murders today kind of thing.
It's just mundane bullshit.
Yeah. It seems like things are pretty quiet out here on Gilgek.
Okay.
We see you fall asleep. Maybe at some point, San wakes up, realizes he's sleeping in an upright position, shifts to sleeping downwards, and you are both awakened early in the morning. Probably in a, I feel like San would be woken up in probably a more violent manner, someone like kicking you or like poking you. I feel like San would be a heavy sleeper, but that's just...
Yeah, I think San's a heavy sleeper, but I don't think he likes sleeping. But yeah.
Yeah. And then you're probably gently woken up by someone just like, hey.
Oh, I think Hayden would bolt awake at like any sound nearby. I think he's like used to kind of sleeping with one eye open kind of thing.
As soon as the door opens, you just up.
It's just like,
attacking Yennefer, just
leap at her, just right
roll the attack. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And so in San's case, you got Sam Sanders just like, come on now, cuz we gotta get going here. Got you the job lined up. We're gonna go out there. We got the Greg. We're gonna meet the instructor. I told him you're really good with electronics, right? That's you're good at tinkering on things.
Yep.
All right, perfect. We're just gonna. I think it's gonna be a maintenance job, repairing any sort of machinery that comes through, that kind of thing is what we're gonna have here. Perfect.
Yeah, he puts his like boots on and his hat and jacket.
Yeah,
he's ready to go.
So perfect. And then same with you. They come to you, Mr. Hayden, and he's like, "All right, you ready to go?" You got Yennefer had some leftover meatloaf, so she packed it for us. He gives you like a little lunch box with your name on it. It says Hayden.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, he's trying to make you feel at home.
That's all thing. Thanks.
Yeah, that's cool. You can pay me back for that later. It's only $30.
He's got no concept of what the value of money is on this
right?
planet.
Yeah. Do you guys have gold or do you have credit?
I have credits.
I think I got 100 credits.
Okay.
Left over from character creation. Maybe it's like relocation money.
Yeah,
he just doesn't really know what to do with it, but he got 100 credits.
Yeah.
There you go. You both arrive at a job site probably like an hour outside of town.
How did they drop me off there?
You were driven to a complex, the Greg complex, and kind of process. Both of you are. You go through, you get a name tag, a badge. They give you some company apparel. That like a little T-shirt or some overalls. They give you, they give you the tools that you're going to need for the job because they know, especially both your situations. You're off planet. You're not going to bring a whole bunch of stuff.
No.
Now these are the companies; they're not yours. So if you go somewhere, you have to give them back.
Okay.
Does the Snap-on truck come by?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. That's I guess all I need.
And yeah, so you each are kind of like. You are going to be with your relative or whoever brought you here is like, you're doing their job. So
cool.
So like Gary is in charge of a team. He's not necessarily, he's like a foreman essentially. You'll be underneath him. And same with Sam. He's a repair tech as well. So,
okay.
So you guys are loaded up into a transport vehicle. And I think at that
point, are we in the
point,
same vehicle?
Yeah, we are. And so we see everybody get into this like larger ground transport van, get seated up, and Sam looks over at Gary. He's like, "Oh, Gary, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I got my cousin here. His name's Sam Sander. He's
Santander.
Sorry, I did it.
Come on, why is it?
Because you made Sam Sander.
Come on, man.
So he's like, "Oh, my cousin here. This is Santander. He's new to town. Sam, this is Gary, and I don't know, Gary, who you got there, Gary? What's that gentleman's name?" And Gary kind of looks at him. He's like, "Oh, this is you want to introduce yourself? You want me to do it?
My name is Hayden."
And there he goes. His name's Hayden. He's like, Hayden. I'm gonna call you Hey. Does that work? So a little bit easier for me to say.
Sure.
Perfect. All right. Good to know now.
Hey, no, I'm talking to you. Hey.
Hey.
That'd be so frustrating if your name was Hayden and people just fucking said hey to you.
Yeah. And so, yeah, he's just kind of, Sam is definitely like the icebreaker here. And so I think you two probably see each other. You shake each other's hands or at least give like a curt nod kind of thing.
Santander, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Hey.
Huh? You talking to me?
Hey, nice to meet you.
And so I think
It's Hayden.
Okay. If you insist.
And so we see this van this all happening as you get to this job site. And eventually, we get there, you're offloaded, you're taken to your various areas. So there's some like larger equipment that you
Is this like out in like a desert area?
kinda. Yeah, so you get out there and you see there's definitely like old like rock structures that have been like built up.
Like, what kind of rock structure? Like, what do you mean?
Like they look like older style of like housing that was built. Like maybe somebody stacked some rocks up here.
Oh,
Like maybe like yeah. I know we talked about that there is only one other like this other race that you guys have met, but I'm thinking like these are maybe like early pioneers or something that's set up
Gotcha.
here. Like when the people first landed on the planet, they kind of built these habitats and then gone about now whether those are human or whatnot, we don't know. But there's
And it
definitely
could have been several hundred years ago.
yeah, exactly. This planet's been around for a while, so
Well, I mean,
essentially they've bought this land
with,
and they're just clearing it all to start building more houses.
Are we using any of the fiction of Stars Without Number?
I really wasn't planning on it, but if you want to take some, we can.
Well, I just mean with the scream. That is a
Um,
perfect explanation for why there would be old ass ruins.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. We can definitely work that in.
But anyway, I'm just trying to picture where we're at.
Yeah, so you were out in a desert, and there's just these large kind of rock structures. And they're like, now, and even like the foreman's like, we're just going to break everything down the best you can, tear it down. We got some machinery here that can dig down deep. I want to try to get everything out, so when we come through and smooth the land, we're not going to hit any buckets, or we want to make sure we get down at least 5 to 6 feet, so we can, when we run everything else through here, we're going to have clear lanes. We're not going to bump into anything. So essentially, we're going to act like a giant rototiller. Everybody here know what a rototiller is?
No.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So those who don't know, it's a large blade that you run through the ground to kind of tear it up and loosen the gravel and the dirt. And we're going to do that to this large area to make sure there's nothing hidden underneath there that's going to come to bite us in the ass later when we come and build some properties out here.
Okay.
So this is part of the terraforming that we do. So he points over to like Santander and Santander. So they're going to be on the crew over here working on the machinery, getting it up and going. You guys are going to be the ones that are going to kind of be clearing the way, and then they're going to be pushing that machine through once you get a good clear path. So, unless you got any other questions, get to it.
So what do they get? They just giving me like a hammer or like just knock this shit down?
Yeah, like there's pickaxe, hammer, probably something a little bit more futuristic. Maybe you got like punch. Like, what do you think? They give you like punching gloves,
True.
like hammer fists.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm also thinking like a jet pickaxe or something, or like
Yes.
a jet hammer, just
Yeah,
to
that's
knock
it.
structures
Yeah,
down.
absolutely. Yeah. So I think of this more of like they need, like fuel is probably a lot to run these machines constantly. So that's why they have people doing a lot of this stuff, is to help keep down labor costs for like machinery, so repair stuff. But yeah. So that's kind of my vision of this. Like, we're still not super far ahead where they can just basically just like blow this all up. So they need some sort of human labor here.
Yeah.
They gotta have
It's a frontier.
They need jobs.
Yeah.
Essentially. So they need to break down certain things into jobs. So.
And just you need physical labor.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So let's get to our first rolls of the game to see how well you do your job today.
Oh wow.
So
I don't remember what dice this game uses.
that's a good thing that you read the rules so much. I appreciate you.
I read them a long time ago.
Are going to do 2d6
That's right.
plus your skill plus any relevant modifier or attribute to it. So it's like in Traveler. And then you're going to have a target number to hit. And so I would go through. Let's take a look here. I think with Mr. Breaker of Rocks, I'm thinking maybe exert would make sense. You're climbing, running, throwing,
Yeah.
etc.
I've got nothing in that.
You have a 0 or a nothing?
I've got a nothing.
Okay. I could also see stab might make sense. Like you're
got
melee
a
fighting these rocks.
I've got a 0 in stab.
Work may also work here. A job or a talent not covered above.
I got a nothing in that.
So I think there is a case to be made for all three of those skills.
I'd like to go with stab
That's what I assume, because you want to actually succeed here. So
or punch.
no,
I don't think stab's gonna
you,
work.
Yeah, you have a weapon.
I'm gonna fight this building with a melee weapon.
Not even God could stop me. All right, so I'm going to make sure we got this right, because this is our first skill roll of the game. Okay, here we go. I've got the skill check here. So roll 2d6, add the character's most relevant attribute modifiers and skill. Sometimes more than one skill might apply. The PC can choose which one to roll. The roll is equal to or higher than the check's difficulty. The PC succeeds. If it's less, then they either fail outright, attain only partial success, or suffer an unanticipated turn of events at the GC's discretion.
You do
Well
that
then.
laser pickaxe right into your foot.
All right, so this is going to be a... I'm going to try to be better about telling you guys the difficulties here. So this is going to be just an 8.
Just an 8?
An 8. Skill 8.
Fucking crush that shit. 11 on the die.
God.
+1 for my strength.
Look at you.
Nice.
I beat the hell out of this building.
You do. You are, the primal side of you is maybe coming out a little bit more than you expected as you tear into this. And you make a good day's labor out of this. I think you even show some people up. Like, you're like, people just like, calm down, do blood. You don't got to show off on the first day kind of talk.
Just bashing whole things down.
Just fucking crushing it.
Clearing rubble.
All right, let's see how our good buddy Santander does. I'm assuming you're probably going to do... What are you thinking here for your role? Fix? Absolutely. Perfect. All right, so you're going to do what are you going to roll with it? Your intelligence, your wisdom?
My wisdom. My intelligence, I got a 0. My wisdom, I got a +1.
Perfect. All right, cool. And then, so 2d6 plus your skill level in fix plus your wisdom, and you're going to have a target number 8 as well.
Wow, crushed it with 11 on the die.
Jesus, look at y'all.
Nice.
So 13 total.
Nice. And you're using the 2d12s.
It's my favorite. Just such a convenient little...
They're so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone shouldn't have lost his.
I've lost and found them like 3 times now.
What do you do with your dice that you keep losing them?
Well, I'll bring, like, right now, I didn't bring all my dice, I just brought a couple bags.
Oh,
And so then
that
I'll
makes sense.
take the bag out, and then...
You don't have a
Something
shelf of
happened.
dice like I do?
I have so many shelves of dice.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I got too many places that I leave dice.
Perfect. So, I think, even, like, Sam is just like, God damn, like, I knew Hiram was going to be a good choice, buddy. Yeah, look at you go. Woo! Like, he is very, very happy with the results of this.
What is Santander's skills? Like, what do you have?
So he's a tinkerer. He repairs things, fixes things. So I just imagine any machinery or even like maintenance on the laser pickaxe. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Simple things like that.
Yeah, so I think we see your guys' day go swimmingly. You both impress. First day,
I think that
knock
this
it
is,
out.
like, much more comfortable for Hayden than being in the house.
Yeah.
Being out doing something.
You find a nice place maybe they have like tent set up and you're just sitting underneath there having your meatloaf sandwich for lunch. What did Santander bring for lunch?
I think Santander probably waits for the the tiny little like Ford Toyota that someone put like a heat rack on the back, and it's that sort of food truck where they serve like Vienna sausages and like Hot Pockets.
You worked in Kent. Do you remember the one that with the food truck that would come through and play the cucaracha?
Yes. Yeah. There was also another one when I worked down in the Port of Tacoma, and it's just like someone in a small truck. It's not a full food truck, but they have like shit in the back.
Yeah.
I think he gets that.
Like hot dogs. Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Perfect.
a can of Vienna sausages. Like he's smoking a cigarette the whole time. Like maybe has like a cup of black coffee or like the equivalent.
Yeah.
And that's his probably meal for the day.
I'm thinking they probably have both a work shed out here.
Right.
Like a double wide that they've set up for like that kind of place.
Just like a hot metal building. That's
exactly.
Yeah. Greasy and oily everywhere.
I still feel like Hayden would be outside. He'd be chilling outside. He's
100%. I mean, I would go, if it's really getting too hot, I might sit under a tent, but he'd spend the time outside.
okay. Cool. And so I think we see that scene close with you guys wrapping up for the day, and Sam Tander's like, good job, cuz. You did a really good job, man. Sam Sander.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even catch that one.
So Sam, I'm just going to say Sam and Sam.
Yeah.
So
Because
Hey, you
those are
should
similar.
say Sander and Tander.
cousin Sam says, "Hey man, you did a really good job there. I'm real proud of you. That was a great job, man. You kept up. I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure if you were going to keep up, but you are. Let me tell you what. It's like you're making the Clemente name proud. I'm proud of you. Good job, man." Slaps you on the back.
Yeah, Sam sort of like wipes a greasy rag on his forehead, and he's like, "Yeah, thanks, cuz I just needed to get back to my old self."
And then, oh, absolutely. It's like, oh, we're going to get back to that tonight. I'm going to tell you what. It's like, all right, He looks over at Gary, and he's like, "Gary, even the young blood there did good." Gary's like, "Yeah, no. Hayden, you did really good, man. I'm very proud of you. That was an excellent job out there."
Thanks.
Oh, no. Thank you. And so he's just like, you know what? Sam looks is like, you know what? We all need to go out and celebrate today. We got a good day. We made a lot of progress. You know what? Yeah. We're going to go on down to the bar. You guys are going to come. We're going to get some drinks. We're going to have a lot of fun, all right? Perfect. All right. He's like, Gary, you going to meet? You don't back out on this, Gary. You're going to, little friend here's going to come. You're going to come too. And Gary's just like, all right, I'll come. You got it, kind of thing. And so we see you guys go home. You know, maybe it's just like right after work.
Yeah, just
like fucking
there.
going straight after.
Yep.
And we see you guys go to the local bar. Do you guys want to name it, or you want me to? Anybody want to throw out a bar name?
No.
Nope.
My mind
Cool.
completely
It's called
blank.
No.
Yeah, I don't have a good bar name.
Let's call it.
Dick's Last Resort.
Nope, we're not calling it that.
Margaritaville.
They fill
Dude, yeah. It should be a margarita.
Pina Colada Berg.
I like that one.
We'll just call it like Donna's.
right.
It's just Donna's bar.
All right.
Something like that. And so you guys walk
Nobody
in.
named Donna's worked there in 10
Yeah,
years.
exactly. Yeah, 100%. There's like a picture of her up on the wall. Some like, slightly overweight old grandma looking woman with like a cigarette hanging out of her mouth.
Yep.
Got like a skull and crossbow tattooed on her arm. It's not the
It says R.I.P.
just whatever the year is to no end. And I think it's probably more of like definitely like a dirtier bar, like a biker
Oh, it's a
bar.
frontier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a frontier town on a frontier world.
exactly. I
Like
think.
a union, like work bar.
Are we doing like swinging fucking doors, like you push through doors, like the old west? Just
Yeah, why not?
yeah. Maybe there's a piano player going, playing some ragtime. Fucking love it. Love me some ragtime music.
Yeah.
Name 3 ragtime songs.
I got your ass, man. Got you.
Poser.
True. Let's see. We've
No, Chris, don't. No one can name those fucking songs.
got. There's at least 3 Leonard Skinner songs have ragtime music.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the entertainer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, I think there's even a Guns N' Roses song that has a ragtime piano.
I'm sure there's ragtime piano in songs, but
Yeah.
a specific ragtime song, I
Yeah.
can't name a single one other than the entertainer.
What's the doodah in that ragtime? Camptown Girls sing this song?
That sounds
Doodah,
like it, yeah.
doodah.
Now that I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it, yeah.
I think that's a ragtime. Got one.
Chris, you're a true fan. I apologize.
So I think we see you guys sit down, get the order of beers.
So I don't think Hayden's ever had alcohol.
You don't think so?
No. Like my vision of his planet, like maybe it existed before society kind of fell apart,
Okay.
but he just never had the opportunity.
How old would you say, what age range would you say Hayden is now?
Mid-20s.
And how old do you think he was when society like crumbled?
I'm thinking like 10 or 11.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's been a decade or more.
Right.
On his planet, just kind of surviving.
Right,
Small
okay.
groups of people.
That
Kind of.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that would require. Are you going to drink it?
I was gonna say, yeah, this might be a little cliche, but it's like he'll try to have a drink, and it'll be the kind of like somebody trying alcohol for the first time and like,
I think I kind of want to make you do a save.
sure.
But I'm trying to think what would be the appropriate save for
Like
this.
a
I would say he wouldn't try
I
like
think it'd be-
hard liquor, but he'll try like
Yeah. I think like the effects of getting drunk, essentially.
a beer. Okay.
So give me a con. Give me a physical saving throw here.
So saving throws. What are we? Is it just a plus
You're rolling a D20.
Oh, there we go. So physical. So we have to hit our saving throw number.
Yes.
Or wait.
You have to roll under it, or it, I believe.
Well, let's just go.
Oh, no, I think it's over it. Let's see.
Saving throws.
Starts at 15, decreases 1 point each time you advance level. Each saving throw is modified by the best modifier of the two.
So this is a 1d20 roll.
Yeah. To make a save, roll 1d20 to try to equal or beat the appropriate skill saving throw score.
So which saving throw am I going for here?
You're going for physical, so this would be strength or con.
Okay. Oh no, I don't add anything to it. It's just a straight d20 against my number.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's right, when you pick it.
I barely failed.
Okay, so you are probably feeling a little bit more tipsy and a very unwelcome feeling. Like, I don't know how he'd react to being drunk. So
I think he, with the failed saving throw, like he is not a fan at all.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna say he gets like fall down drunk.
No,
he would
but-
stop drinking, but like he's just a little more unsteady than he'd like to be.
Absolutely. I feel that.
Probably at the end of the night pukes outside.
No, 100%. And so I think we kind of close out this episode with you guys. You've been there maybe an hour or so. People have been drinking. Food's been ordered. There's some chicken wings coming. Donna's makes a really good
Chicken wings coming.
It's a bar, man. Everyone gets chicken wings. You guys are in
Bars have some really
Chicken
good food
Over
sometimes.
Springs, right? Like,
Yeah, true. Donna's was known for their
true.
buffalo wings.
that's true. Yeah. And so I think at one point you see a group of people come over and they look at Gary and they're like, "Hey, thought we mentioned you not coming around here anymore, buddy." And Gary kind of looks up. He's like, I don't want any trouble, Ethan." And it's like, well, we thought we made ourselves pretty clear, didn't we, boys? You're not welcome here after what happened, so I'm going to kindly ask you and your friends to leave, or we might have to escort you out.
So Hayden's, because he's never drank before, they're really a little loosened up a little bit. He goes, "Who are these guys? Who is this?"
That sounded really good.
That did. That was really good. And Gary kind of looks like, no, don't worry about it. Don't.
I was, why?
Don't. It's nothing. It's nothing. Like, it's probably getting late. I'm. How about this? I'll just leave. Does that work for you, Ethan? And he's like, no. Everyone that you brought in here needs to get out of here, or else.
Why?
And so he kind of looks and is like, you wanna tell him there, Gary, or you want me to spill the beans here? Why do you care so much, Mister? He kind of looks at you like drunk there.
Why are you hassling him?
He's like, and he looks at you. He's like, well, that man there is the reason that my sister's dead.
Oh,
And you see Terry's just
sorry for your loss.
like, Gary's like, no. All right, look, we just gotta. And I think at this point, Sam's like, you know what? Why don't you just shut the fuck up and get on out of here before we gonna get out? Like, there's more of us than there is of you. And he just starts fucking mouthing off to this Ethan guy.
How many people are with this Ethan?
There's about 4 people with him, and there's probably like 8 of you guys, kind of thing.
Like,
Oh.
not just us,
yeah,
but like some
it's like
work
the old
crew.
work crew. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like that. Everyone getting together at the crew after, kind of camaraderie of the build. So, and I think we'll leave it there and see what happens next time. Before we get into this, I want to tell a little story about my weekend. Not the same one we just talked about. This is a different one. This is how eventful my weekend's
Holy
been.
fuck.
Friday I'm at work, and I'm looking. I don't remember. I got a Ring doorbell announcement, and my son's friend is at our door.
Okay.
You know, I met this kid. I don't even know his name. Turns out it's Harrison. Found that out.
What?
He's from his D&D group.
I call him Harry.
You call him a little hairy boy. And so I see him.
Boy.
I see the ring doorbell go off, and Ricky's home. Ricky, gets home by himself. And I see the ring doorbell go off after Ricky gets here. I'm like, huh, maybe Ricky forgot something at school.
Yeah.
And then I don't see this kid again.
Okay.
And so I call Ricky. I'm like, what did your friend want? And I get no response. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So then Amber calls me. She's like, hey, why is Ricky's friend at our door? I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not privy to this. I'm not Ricky.
Yeah.
So I text Ricky. I'm like, why is your friend over? ? Nothing. So I drive. I'm like, I guess I'll drop it on the Alexa device and try to yell at him from there and see if I can get his attention when he's playing VR or wherever he's at in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
And finally he calls me back and I'm just like, hey, is your friend over? He's like, yeah. It's like, you invited your friend over to the house with no one there? He's like, yeah. It's like, okay. Well, hey, next time you need to give us a heads up, please. Like, we need to know if someone's coming over to our house. I don't know if this person's parents are cool with you being home alone.
Sure.
We don't know anything. We don't know these people.
Yeah.
I met them once. So I'm trying not to lose my cool because I'm looking at this from the rationale of he doesn't know.
How old is he?
He's 11.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't know this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't get mad.
Yeah.
I want to be mad, but I can't because he doesn't know any better. Like I haven't taught him, hey, you let us know when friends come over.
Things can happen.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so we get here, they're just chilling upstairs watching Stranger Things. And he's a nice kid. I'm not worried about this kid.
Nice.
He's a Boy Scout. Like he's a fucking nerd.
Sorry, Harrison.
And so I was just like, hey man.
Nerd.
Catching strays, buddy.
I was like, hey, what I'm like, hey, what time are your parents picking you up, bud?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, between like 5 and 8. I'm like,
nope.
That's a big time frame.
Yeah,
That is a big.
How about
that
you call
means
him
that
right
means
now?
8.
Yeah.
That means 8, and I don't want to tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, hey, Ricky.
Sidebar. Let's talk.
I'm like, hey, what's the plan for dinner? What's going on there? He's like, oh no. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
at the same time, David is like, hey, I invited my friend Jake over to spend the night tonight. Oh, and we want Donovan to stay the night too. I'm like,
what night is it? What
this
night
is
of the
Friday.
week?
This is Friday.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Well, thanks for. Okay, cool.
Now
you're telling me now.
Yeah.
And so while I'm like cleaning the house, because we got to pick up, we don't necessarily pick up ourselves like the best during the week, but I'm like picking up, getting stuff done. Jake's dad texts us. He's like, hey, Jake mentioned he might be able to stay the night tonight. What's going on with that? And I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, Jake can stay the night. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Have Jake stay the night. And so now I'm just like, all right. I go up to Ricky. I'm like, I'm going to order pizza, I guess, for you and your friend. So what kind of pizza? Do all that. And then Amber texts Donovan's mom, texts Amber back. It's like, yeah, Donovan can stay the night tonight. So I'm like, cool, perfect. Fucking load him up. Let's do it. So at one point, we got 5 kids in this house.
Dude.
Eventually, Ricky's friend leaves, but I've got 3 young children in like 2nd and 3rd grade over staying the night. And it was just like, yeah, they didn't go to bed till like midnight. Ooh. So I'm like, all right, I gotta wake up at 6 the next morning to start making breakfast and like getting prepped for for doing Daggerheart. It was a lot. So it's like
so you had what happened on Friday morning happen.
Yes.
That was your Friday night.
Yes.
And then you had to deal with all of what you dealt with on Saturday.
Yes.
What the fuck, dude? That is fucking insane.
So Ricky's friend leaves, and as soon as he leaves, I'm like, hey, bud, let me talk with you downstairs.
Yeah.
And so we go downstairs. I'm like, hey, man, like,
Listen, you little shit.
I'm not angry at you because you don't know.
Yeah.
But next time, you need to let us know if you're having a friend come over.
Yeah, it's more of a permission thing.
Yes, you need to give us a heads up. He can't just show up.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You didn't know. Like, we were cool. But it was just like, I'm just like, oh, that's a little fucking nerd kid. And next thing I know, it's like, there's no nerd kid. Where'd the nerd kid go? Yeah. And then I come home and they're just like hanging out upstairs. I'm like, there's nerd kid. All right, put the pieces together.
Again, Harrison, sorry, buddy.
You're a cool kid. You're a cool kid, Harrison.
So that whole story, I didn't tell you this yesterday because we're middle of other gaming stuff.
Yes.
But that story gives me so much more sympathy for one of my best friend's parents because I was that nerd kid who would just show up. I would go over to my buddy Harvey's house and we would just be hanging out, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be here for dinner, and also I'm going to stay overnight.
Yeah.
Like
that's what we're trying to figure out. Is like, are you staying the night? Like, what is
often?
What is the pretext of this?
Yeah.
So that we know. But
I remember, and I didn't. I was very like my was very like a permission sort of basis.
Yeah.
But when I was in high school, there'd be like certain people's houses where I'm like, I don't know, do you want me to leave?
Yeah.
Like, I'll just, I mean, if we're kicking it, I'm kicking it till like 4 a.m. I'll just drive myself home.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there was Nick Sharp's house. Well, I don't know. No one cares about last names, but there'd be like 30 kids after school walk over to Nick's house, and his mom would come home and she'd be like, Jesus Christ, Nick, like, all these people in my fucking house. And she'd worked a full day, like poor woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Lynn.
I was the opposite, where like I would I had a friend that lived 2 houses down from me. And so I would go stay the night at his house, and then I'd wake up in the middle of the night and just be bored. So I just walk home and go back to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I just go walk home at like 2 a.m. and just go back to go sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
So like his parents would wake up and be freaking out because I'm not there. It's like
exactly.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I love it. All right.